bad. Have a grand evening at the Kennedy Center. Whose theory it cost $1,000 for two people to have theater and a dinner, maybe a hotel. Maybe even without the hotel, man. $400 for opera tickets sometimes.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah, well, that used to be the proof that you were socially and mentally competent enough to buy the drugs that you could get at the show. And then the show would educate you about morality. And the Italian opera moral of the story, if you want a second bottle of wine and you can't afford it, join the army. Then you can earn enough to buy the second bottle of wine. They had a fantastic set, August kind of harvest fields and incredible lighting and set. Wow. And it was an Italian opera about this young town, the beautiful damsel, and then the young man who falls in love with her who's kind of a fool. And the con man artist who comes to town with drink my bottle of this and you'll have health and everything. They padded everybody up and put them on stilts and stuff to make them look big. And then they have all these bales of hay and stuff on the stage, which is obvious. You know, what better way to carry around the drugs than in the props that are bales of hay like boxes? Then you sell it in the parking lot or whatever, and then as the audience becomes more sophisticated and is able to record their lives and stuff, they become more and more afraid that the under-the-table economy will be exposed, and the copyright laws and all these restrictions, they don't want anybody to be able to remember or prove anything very well, and that really cripples us. Our kids are not encouraged to remember and account for their life and review it, and to figure they can record. So instead, we need to make it legal and on the table, and they can get a prescription, and they can record it, and they can watch it, and they can have a buddy system. And you could have said this. Why didn't you think to do that? Oh yeah, that would have been the perfect thing. Next time I'll do that. And it splits the country because you get divided loyalty. One, you're loyal to the guy for the paycheck that you're getting legally, but then you're loyal to this whole under-the-table organization you're buying your drugs from. And the entertainment kind of educates you about knowing and loving the families that are feeding you the drugs and stuff, and being clever and their problems, and the soap operas, and the family that's paying you, they want to make it as boring as possible so they don't lose power, and they don't really want you participating that much in the government. They don't check our books. Here, we'll borrow some more money. We don't even want to tax you too much because you might get angry and interested. We'll just borrow some more money and keep going, and leave you alone so you don't worry too much about us running the show. And so they become more and more loyal to the other group, and it really hurts our country.
One big question is, will safety granted Merriweather play against the Packers?
I think that's the question, because I believe in, everything happens for a reason. And apparently I guess it wasn't meant for me to go out there last week. I guess I wasn't ready.
I believe in everything happens for a reason. That's well said.
Just one half of the skins last year. NHL Capitals training camp begins with Brooks Light leaving the ice due to a hip flexor. PGA Tour first round of the BMW Championship. Brent Snedeker leads the 8 under par, 3 shots better than Tiger Woods. Dave Preston, WTOP Sports. Still some weather in Anne Arundel County, around Annapolis, heading on south there. We'll get you caught up. Coming up, it's 5:47. Qatar Airways, world's best business class airline, connects Washington, D.C. to the world. Indulge your senses in a business class cabin that tempts you with in-flight dining options inspired by celebrity chefs, including no food. Sommelier selected wines, over 1,000 on-demand personal and living options, and seats that convert into luxury beds. An unparalleled travel experience awaits you on board Qatar Airways Business Class. Fly daily from Dulles to Doha.
Yeah, I went to the Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Center in Atlanta, Georgia when I visited there, and had a pretty good visit. They had a gift shop, and then I met a mysterious guy. I don't know who he was, but... And then they preserved the slave houses nearby. You could walk over and see these small single room sort of things, like row houses side by side, but one story, one room sort of thing. And then the Carter Center cared enough to get a planning and zoning thing where they had like a 6 foot or 8 foot wide tar trail between the MLK Center and the Carter Center, so you could walk without like being right on the sidewalk or the road. It was a little off trail.
Springfield, north on the 395. It took a while. The crash was in the work zone lined with Jersey Wall before Duke Street. It has now been cleared. The travel lanes are open. 395 south between the Pentagon and the Beltway. Much slower than it has been lately, even on the sunny days.
How you doing, Mecca? You're being very good.
Travel lanes open. 95 southbound after Lorton. The crash on the shoulder to the right. Pick the lane there. Stay with it. Over the Occoquan beyond Quantico. It's been volume and no other issues in the roadway.
See, what did I do? I did that.
Westbound, we got soggy early and slowed down ever since. At least as far west as Manassas, the travel lanes open. The Beltway jammed heading back to Montgomery County and getting near I-66 on the inner loop, and at times on the outer loop from before Silver Spring. 270, the lanes open. Now, on Bradley Boulevard, just north of River Road, near the Norwood School, callers tell us wire or cable down across the roadway, heading toward Kensington on Connecticut Avenue after Saul Road. More wires or cables, but in any event, only a single lane getting by to the left. Eastbound to Annapolis toward the Bay Bridge, it was bogged down earlier. We're still running 3 lanes toward the eastern shore. The front row has begun to move. The auto park from Shady Grove Road headed toward Briardale Drive past Maryland 200, getting by on the high ground to the left. Eastbound also with puddles. Outbound Clara Barton Parkway, extreme caution as you go around the bend.
What do you think about all the cabs being the same color?
I think it's a mistake. All these new proposals that they have come up with are hurting cab drivers, hurting profit margin. We just spent the other day $150 for the new computer chip, and they claim they gave us a 50% raise, but they only gave us a quarter raise. The other quarter we have to turn into the hack office at the end of the week. If we don't pay the hack office, then they turn us off. They won't let us work. So that's the unfair part of this whole deal. And then we have to get a new dome light. That's another $500 for a cost I have to incur.
Wow.
So like I said, I've been driving cabs since '79, and this is the worst I've seen with the city council, with all the proposals that they're trying to do. It's really hurting business. I have so many of my friends have just gotten out of business because they're just tired of all the rigmarole that's going on with the business, and it's really hurting us.
I'm sorry to hear that. Does the chip track you as
Exactly. Yes, sir. Big Brother knows exactly where I am at all times.
Wow.
That's the other thing that I don't really care for.
And what was the reason they gave for that?
Well, that's it. They keep track of us. They also keep track of how much money we make. The whole 9 yards. They really haven't given any reason for that.
So you're like assumed guilty and you got to prove you're innocent, huh?
Right, yeah. It's crazy what they've done to us, yeah. They've taken away driving a cab was, you were a rebel driving a cab. Now they're making everybody conform, and like I said, a lot of guys like myself, like I said, I've been there for 35 years and I'm ready to give it up.
Wow.
I really am.
Maybe they're trying to pressure you out and get their little boys in.
Well, that's the name of the game, my friend. They're trying to make this like New York. They're trying to take away the ownership. I've been owning a cab since 1980. All right. I drove my uncle's cab for a year, and then after that I went out and bought my own cab. So I've always owned my own cab.
Yeah, good.
Now they want to take that ownership away from me.
Yeah.
Just like they've come up with laws now that they will implement pretty soon, that the cab must domicile in the city. I take my cab home with me every night. Now they tell me I must have another car because the cab must stay in the city.
And what's their reason for that?
Because they want the cabs in the city. when I finish the next statement will clarify everything. They want to sell that you can't ride your family in the cab anymore. You know, most guys have one car.
Oh, so for business only.
Business only, exactly. When the cab moves, you're out there working. If you're not out there working, the cab should be parked. That's what they're trying to implement now.
Yeah, and that would be like saying if you own a chainsaw or something, you can only cut wood to sell it to other people. You can't cut your own firewood for your own house.
Right. Basically, it's really sad what they're trying to do. Like I said, these laws are on the books. They really haven't implemented them yet, but they're letting us know it's coming.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do is get somebody from New York or somewhere to come down here and take over everything and have it so we have to work shift work. I'm too old to be driving the cab for, you know, a shift. You know, I come out and work a couple hours and I go home. You know?
Yeah.
That's all I do now, but they want us to do shift work now, and the cab stays in the city, and you know, just a lot of negative things that's hurting a lot of us guys that's been doing it for quite a long time that made decent living doing this.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's just that I'm not old enough to retire. I'm only 62. I'm not old enough to retire, so I have to at least stick it out at least for another 2-3 years. But
Yeah.
they're making it tough for me to stick it out.
I'm sorry to hear that. Wow.
They're making it real tough to stick it out. And then after we pay this $500 for the new dome light, then they want us to get this new paint job where everyone is one color, which I think is stupid.
Yeah.
But this is an idea Mary Shea came up because her constituents in Ward 3 claimed that they couldn't distinguish between a DC cab and a Maryland cab or a Virginia cab. So they paint them all one color so you know what cab you're getting into. That logic does not compute. Because, you know, here again, as you were saying earlier, that the city has taken a northern influence, a little New York influence.
Yeah.
And before, you know, everybody rode a cab here. We shared cabs. It was no big deal about cab riding in the city. But now, it's a real big deal.
Yeah.
You know, and only because it's what they've made it. They've made it a big deal. I mean, it's not, like I said, I've been driving a cab for over 35 years. I haven't had any problems, you know. I've been robbed a couple of times, but as far as people having problems with people in the cab, no, I haven't had any problems. Whether white or black or Oriental, Hispanic, I haven't had any problems, you know. And one thing in this business, you have to be a people person. And a lot of the other guys that are in this business now, a lot of foreign drivers, are not people persons. You know?
Yeah, right. They're just driving the meter and
Yeah.
oh dear.
Yeah, you see, there's one thing about this industry, and you will know if you've been here for quite a while, that cab drivers have always been the #1 transportation in the city.
Uh-huh.
And you get in the cab and talk to the cab driver, you get a political education.
Yeah.
You know, you get tips on good restaurants,
Yeah.
good places to go.
Yeah.
And they've taken all that away from us now, and it's really sad.
Yeah. Yeah, and the federal government, they have lost a lot of the whole purpose for this being a federal district was to welcome the entire United States to come here and visit and participate and learn about their government. And instead of what was 10 by 10, 100 square miles we were given to make this Emerald City, to welcome people, and then what do we have left about? From the U.S. Capitol to the Potomac River, that Smithsonian Mall, about a mile wide or something, 4 or 5 miles long, like 10 square miles left, and a zoo or something. And it's all been in the southwest corner of the district, just ripped off by the Pentagon in Virginia because they don't trust the home rule to run their airport. So it's really a sad commentary that the private mafias come in and they just push out supposedly the big, powerful federal government, and all we got left is a little teeny sliver of an island for what was supposed to be 100 square miles to welcome everyone. So that's why we need to build a second national capital near the Rocky Mountains, make it about 500 square miles, and make sure this never happens out there, and then use the leverage we get there to make the federal government have more and come back here and better protect the place. But while they're gone, there's going to be all the pressure. Oh, we got to have more buildings, and
More buildings, yeah.
because there's nobody here, and we got to get money from the parking lot full is the legislation we need. Grandfather rights for the people that, if your grandfather lived in your house and you're still living there as a family, you should get 20% off on your taxes instead of losing your home to these foreclosure racket deal, out of town liens, tax liens.
Yeah, it's sad what they're doing.
It's criminal. It's sad. I better go. Last time I tried to go to City Hall and talk to anyone about it, Officer Strickland said, "You aren't coming in my building." Man. Oh.
They've taken this city's southern charm away from it.
Yeah.
They really have. And it's just like any other northern city, like Boston, New York, Connecticut. They've taken away its southern charm. They really have.
Yeah. There's a couple. I cannot tell a lie. But you can ask me later.
And the way this traffic is now, it's really sad. Because since this has become the ideal place to live, and like you said, they're building more buildings, creating more parking lots.
Pack them in, pack them in.
Pack them in, and that's the bottom line. So you get this, and it's ridiculous. We made good time till we got to 23rd Street.
Yeah.
We made very good time getting over here.
Yeah, you kept us up on the ridge up there.
Exactly. Oh, you know what I did. Okay, my friend, thank you. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it's the private mafias. They get a thing that makes money. They just want to do it over and over and over again. Yeah. It's supposed to be an intelligent federal government that plans things out for the benefit of we the people in the federal district. How's your insurance holding up? Are they jacking up your insurance, or?
They're jacking up everything, even the credit cards. They made it mandatory for officers to have credit cards. All right, so now what they've done, they're charging us 4% interest to cash a credit card voucher to process it. So they're still taking money from us. So
Yeah.
We're still losing.
Huh.
Like I said, this quarter goes to the district hack office,
Yep.
and then they taking 4% right off the top of the credit card thing. So it's like I said, it's hard to make money now.
Yeah. So what should be done? What's the solution? There must be something.
My friend, I wish I knew it. Like I said, you got too many big time, as you said, big time money's coming in from other sources.
Yeah.
And they're coming in, and like I said, the big time mafia boys are coming in and they're just controlling things and they're taking over things. And like I said, this is not a small town, charming city anymore. They're taking away all the southern charm that the city once had.
So we need to get some southern states to align with us and have a festival like Taste of DC with Southern Charm.
With southern charm.
Yeah. 4th of July with Southern Charm. Southern Charm. That's the.
It's gone now.
Well, Atlanta's a big city. Do they still have any Southern Charm left?
I think so, because that's so far deep south. It has to. Where's it
Yeah.
going to go?
Yeah. So that might be a case study on how a big city can instill some Southern charm. invite Atlanta mayor to come up and meet with the Gray and the council, or invite Gray and the council to go to an Atlanta meeting.
But here again, the city council, a lot of them are not DC residents. You know, they have moved to the city.
Uh-huh.
In other words,
Yeah.
they've moved to the city. They're not born and raised of the city.
Yeah,
They just moved to
carpetbaggers,
the
yeah.
city. Yeah, exactly. 'Cause I don't know where Mary Shea is from, but she's just asinine and just changing things up. And the city has always done things a certain way. So now they've changed things up to it's ridiculous what they've done.
Yeah. It wasn't so. Tony Williams was like about a transition point. After him, things started to change. I guess the Bush Wars didn't help any.
No, the Bush Wars didn't help any, and then too, Fenty didn't help either. You know, at least Tony Williams, as you said, kept the brakes down. He saw the changes were coming,
Yeah.
but it slowed it to a point that you could still maintain.
Yeah.
But then when Fenty came in,
Ah.
he just locked it on 100 miles an hour and threw the brake pedal out the window.
That was the problem, Fenty.
Yeah, Fenty was the biggest problem.
Uh,
And Gray, you thought since he was a DC home and grown DC,
yeah.
that he would have done something to try to slow the growth down. He's accelerated. He's at the afterburners. You know, it's really sad what he's done.
Yeah, the mafia got their hooks in him probably.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, once the corruption came out, that he had to cut some deals just to save his job. I mean, so
Yeah.
that was a mistake too. He cut a lot of deals just to stay as mayor because, you know, his cabinet within itself were dirty. They're giving each other jobs and their children jobs. And it was crazy.
Nepotism, yeah.
Yeah. You want the main entrance to the Kennedy Center?
Yes, please. Yeah, it's going to work out with a 15% tip. I guess it'll be about $40. Is that right? 30. 10% of 33 is $3.30 times 2 is 660, and 660 and 33 is about $40. That's a 20% tip. Is that enough? Is that too much?
That's fine.
Because
Right here is good, or
yeah, good. Okay, now, please, yeah. Thanks. Oh, here's. I didn't know I had. Well, I hope you can hang in there till retirement.
thank you, my friend. You have a good one.
As unto you.
Because I have no other choice. I got to hang on in there, you know.
Yep.
Find something else. But like I said, they're slowly running us away. They really are.
Well, I'll try to get a hold of Atlanta and try to visit the city hall. Okay, I'll get the other door. Thanks. Hi. Alhamdulillah to be here. They got a little crazy at the hospital. The guard there needs some better training. But we talked about it, and I think we figured out what we can do for him. Up. 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 The guy lied to me. He said he was the supervisor, and she showed up later. He wouldn't let me make a phone call to call a cab. He said, your dog can't come in here, only blind people. Okay, come on, Mecca. Come on. I said all the disabilities have equal rights now.
She's stretching.
Yeah, saying an arrival prayer. Good, Mecca, come on. You gonna be delicate? Come on, say thank you. Good dog.
Take care, my friend. Have a good one.
You too, brother.
Bye now.
How you doing, sir?
Okay, who?
Is that a service dog?
Yeah, it is. Thanks.
All right.
I have paperwork.
Oh no, I don't need to see paperwork.
All right. Well, that's kind because the law says you don't need to see the paperwork, but I'm going to make sure I have it for the next person that's not as good as you are. You never know. And let's see what time it is. Probably 5:30, 6.
6:05.
Yeah, it took us about an hour to get here from Providence Hospital. Wow. A lot of traffic. 6:05, so we got the Millennium Stage. Good, Mecca. And the guy had the door. You want some water over there or something? Or we're supposed to go inside. Hi. Yeah, you're thirsty. Maybe we can get some water inside for you. Good, Mecca. Well, here's some water over here. Here's some water here. Try some water. Laurent Pear. Something to do with that. Ah, bicycle rentals. Gonna empty your bladder, Mecca? Got the peace treaty for the Saudis. 6/12, 7:30. It's over there. I didn't think to ask him to wait while I delivered that. I gotta empty my bladder, Mecca. You need to pee? You wanna empty out, Mecca? Three breaths, Mecca. One breath. Two breaths. Three breaths, Mecca. Come on. Hi. Hey, Mecca. Hi. Come on, Mecca. Good, Mecca. Come on. Good. Sure you're okay, Mecca? You don't need to empty out? We're gonna go inside. Making the dream conscious, remembering the dream, articulating the dream, writing makes us more conscious. Oh, this is a service animal. I'm sorry they don't give you a training that says to ask, is it a service animal? But they think people will lie to you, so they teach you to say, you can't bring that dog in here. And it's not fair to you. They should train you so that you could say, is that a service animal, and make the person feel good instead of having to feel defensive. Oh, no, I can't go in there. This is, you know, but they think we'll lie to you, so they make you say no. Yeah, I got paperwork from my doctor. I got a letter from my doctor. I made a booklet out of it. This is the dog, Mecca, service.
Okay, you eligible.
Yeah, eligible.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can take him in there. I'm seeing the doctor.
thank you.
All right.
But I wish they'd train you to say, can I see some documents so that I can let you in? Instead of saying no.
Okay, they just trained me.
Yeah, can I see some documents?
Okay.
Now we got
All
it.
right.
Good, thanks. Can I see some documents so I can let you in? Service animal. Hi, how are you?
Doing good. What do you guys talk about?
Can I see some documents so I can let you in with that animal?
Well, that's what he said.
That's what he taught me that
You
we're
saw
gonna.
him?
Yeah, we're gonna train the people to say, can I see some documents so I can let you in? Right now you're trained to say, no, you can't come in with the dog. But if we retrain everyone, then it'd be more positive experience. Can I see some documents so I can let you in? Big difference. This is my ADA service animal, and I have a letter from my doctor right here. They think we'll lie to you, so they teach you to say no to us instead of saying, can I see some documents? Because then they figure, oh, well,
You have an idea on you?
yeah.
You know sometimes how it is, the security reasons, that's why.
Well, public health and safety is what we
Right.
say.
Right.
Health, there might be a disease, so I have the vet certificate in there also from a dog. It's in the other one. Yeah, I have a vet certificate. So anything for the reason for public health and safety, I'm all for that. But if it's just for revenge, so I can know who you are and find you later and hurt you in case I need to, then I don't go for that. Yeah, you're welcome. Who? Hi. Thanks.
Because, you know, sometimes most of the service animals we get, they have like little clothing on them
Yeah.
specifically for that. And
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not required, and you can see the dog's been shaved.
right.
The hair got all matted, and that's not because of the vest, but I found over time that the dog's happier without the vest.
Oh, really?
But you can see there's a vest in the picture.
Yep, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I saw that.
So sometimes I wear the vest, I mean the dog wears the vest, sometimes not. It's not required by the law.
Right. How old is he?
Young. We tried to avoid the exact age because of all the discrimination. So,
You're so right.
yeah,
You're so right.
yeah. That's why we love the Kennedy Center, because you guys appreciate the reason and the fairness. And it's a pleasure to show you my documentation. You're welcome, who? You're welcome. Okay, Mecca. It's the Millennium Stage, Mecca. Hi. China, red light dances of the paper cut. Yeah, I'm sorry they don't train you to ask, can I see some documentation so you can have that dog in here?
Huh?
I'm sorry they don't train you to say, can I see some documents so I can let you have that dog in here?
Is he a service animal?
Yeah, I have a letter from my doctor.
Okay. As long as he's a service animal, it's fine.
Yeah, but they train you to say you can't have the dog in here, and that,
I didn't say you can't have a dog. I said we don't allow pets.
yeah,
Right.
instead of saying, can you show me something so I can let you?
We're not allowed to ask that.
Yeah, I wish you were, because it's so more welcoming and receptive than to get an initial no. But they think we'll lie to you if you say something like that.
No, if we say we don't allow pets, you say he's my service animal,
Yeah.
then that's the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you hear that no initially, and sometimes you can't hear so well, you misunderstand, you think you're being thrown out.
Oh, no, we should never do that.
Well, I know, but not everywhere is like that. The American Legion last night, they threw us out even after I showed them the documents.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah, Mecca, how have you been?
Haven't seen you for a while. Everything good?
Yeah. Now, yeah, we're hydroplaning now. Been working on a peace treaty with Syria and Russia.
All deadly on the drugs. Come on now, bring us some
Mecca.
I don't have a program, but we're about to
Got a peace treaty for them, and I got a thing about Purple Crescent mosques, like Alcohol Anonymous, to work with the drug users. They're welcome at a Purple Crescent mosque. Yeah, thanks. Hi there, how you doing? May God accept your love.
All right, let's
They're really professional. Hi. 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 Good, Mecca. Hi. Perfect. Find the door, Mecca. Good job. You want to get up here? Up. No? You have a smell? Circuit de Symphonie. Wow, look at these guys in their bodysuits. You hungry, Mecca? We got to get you some food upstairs. We gotta get you something to eat for dinner. I forgot about your dinner. We're running behind. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, it's raining again. Tickets. What would be a good dinner? I don't have two. We'll go back. 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 I gotta pee. We'll go back. I'm hungry. FedEx. Hi. Hi.
Oh, can you drop back up?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Is there any chance? I know they're closed. I could mail it to them, but is there any chance I could leave this for the embassy?
No, you gotta come back tomorrow.
I'm not sure when I can come back. I can try to mail it to them. At least they know I try about Syria. Okay, thanks.
All right, no problem.
Come on, Mecca. Owned and operated Abe's land. There's FedEx. Yeah, isn't that a lovely lawn, Mecca? Three breaths, Mecca. One breath. Two breaths. Three breaths, Mecca. Hi. I'm trying to deliver this to the embassy, but I guess I'll have to send it by mail or something?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a peace treaty about Syria, so it's kind of timely, but I'll do my best to get it to you.
Okay, buddy.
As unto you, who? $6.32 an hour. Okay. Oh, my right ankle. Hi. Hi. I need 12 and a half. These are just a little too small going downhill. My poor toes hit the front of the boot. Good, Matthew. Oh. CBS. Dog food. Hi. 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 Service animal. Do you have dog food? Do you have dog food?
Yes, 20.
20, thank you. Perfect smell the dog food, Mecca. Here's yours. Frozen food. Grab and go. I might need a grab and go. That can't be good for me. Ah, coffee. Wow, what a lot of choices there are now. Ah. Oh. Hi. Food, what is it? Roast beef. What's this one? Ham and cheese. Ham and cheese wrap. Turkey and cheese wrap. Okay. Milk. Juice. Orange juice. Hi. Hello, how are you? Good, glad to hear it. good, thanks. Water, that's smart. Everything good. Cereal and milk. Dry cereal and milk. It's Thursday. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Glad to hear it. Show your turn, Mecca.
You need a bag?
Maybe at this
I'll
point.
go to the back by the pharmacy. You said you need a bag?
Okay, yeah, please.
You have CVS price?
Yeah, but I don't want to try to find it right now, thanks.
$17.13.
You never know. Sometimes you save a couple, $3 with that thing. Avalanche. Send in the helicopters. Look at all these receipts. You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
By helping others have a good day, as well as us. How? Come on, Mecca. Perfect, be friendly, but we need to let them matriculate.
Hurry up. Okay.
Mecca, come here. Mecca, come here. I don't know. I wonder if I have a dish for you in here. Come on. Hi. Yeah. God does good work, doesn't God? Want to go this way? I gotta feed you. I gotta feed you. What is that? I don't know what that is. That's a bird or something. Good. Poor bird is half dead. Come on, Mecca. Still on nails. Hungry. Okay, come on, Mecca. That metacarpal on the right big toe, man. From praying, I guess, in the what kind of shoes did that? From not being constant in prayer. From parking at the embassy. come on, Mecca. Water for you. Hi. Watergate, 600. Hey, batteries installed. Help. Valet parking, $10. See, we came back. Gee. Pee. Bismillah. Bismillah. Bathroom. Oh my! Good Mecca. We gotta go in there and do that. Come on, Mecca. Yeah, I'm sorry they don't train you better to ask, can I see some documentation so I can let you in here with that dog? This is a service animal, Mecca.
Service animal?
Yeah, I have a letter from my doctor and the vet certificate.
Okay, what's your name? How are you?
I'm Bill. I'm
Okay.
Mohammed, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll try to get better training for us.
Yeah, because normally they have the little.
Yeah, even when you have the vest, they still say, no, you can't come in with a dog. I guess they think we're going to lie if people say, can I see some documentation so I can let you in here? People will go out and make forged documents. I don't know what they think. Why don't they train to be positive?
Hold 1 second, okay? Thank
Okay.
you, I understand.
Yeah, God willing, I hope. Hi.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
You're welcome. Wait till you get a second opinion. Let's get better training for people. You're welcome. May God accept our efforts. Millennium Stage in the Grand Foyer. on, listen. It's cold in here, isn't it? I'm gonna try you off. Hi. I need to pick up tickets.
For tonight?
Yeah,
For tonight, they're over here.
thanks.
Picking up a ticket for him, right? Or she's picking it up for you. Last name is the window.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here to pick up 2 sets of tickets. One ticket's for tonight, and then I have another order for tomorrow.
What's the last name?
Hale, H-A-L-E.
H.A.?
H-A. I think they might have been mailed to me. I might have lost them in the mail.
What show is this for, sir?
The Japanese dance.
They're supposed to be, yeah.
What is the person's name that's going
I think it's wrong.
We'll still ask for it under the...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you spell your last name?
P-E-R-A-N.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I know it's probably not all right.
Mr. William Hale?
William Hale, yeah.
Thank you.
I,
Pull up the order and see what's going on.
okay, God willing.
Your last name? Sure, big C. How do you spell it? S-U-R-B-E-A. And your first name? Susanna. And from Gold Star? Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let me check one other thing. If it's not there, then I'll reprint it. It does look like they were mailed to you.
Okay, thanks.